So for the Bible to Five, I'll be offering notes and graphics-based concept lecture that emphasizes the logical flow of the concept. You'll be learning how each concept is connected to one another so that in the end of the video, you'll truly recognize what connections exist for each concept. And for each video lecture series, there will be a MCQ and FRQ practice problem set that actually represents what College Board might be testing you about. The questions very resemble topic question, progress check, and released exams. So once you watch the video for each topic and get that logical flow, you'll be solving these MC and FR problems that solidify your understanding of that logical flow. Again, this logical flow is pivotal, not integral, and you're getting a 5 on AP Bio. Then how should you use this educational material? For each lecture series, take notes. Don't just take notes, okay? Understand that logical flow first. Taking notes, draw how each information is connected, then commit it to memory. It's a bad practice just to, commit everything to memory. Then in the end, things will be flying all around, just like the stars all over here. It is truly important to understand that essence and flow in AP biology. Think it as literature. In literature, the good books have a smooth and sophisticated flow of information. If the events are detached and there are some gaps in the middle, that's what we call a poor writing. I think AP Biology has a similar thing. That flow of concept and understanding the essence and flow. If you read books, memorizing what this character wore on that day is not important. Understanding that key flow of concept with the essence and flow is the important part. And after you watch each lecture video, again, you'll have a MCQ and FRQ practice set. And towards the end, there will be some of the complete practice test set. In order to solve these questions well, you have to grasp how the concept is being translated into a question. Meaning that once you read the question, you should get an idea of how College Board is taking that concept from the textbook and translating into a question. Each question in AP Biology, whether it be MC or FR, has a stimulus. Stimulus as in it could be a lab data, it can be a scenario, it can be a diagram, it can be a long text. You have to understand the question's point by carefully reading and understanding the stimulus. So right after you read the stimulus, you should get a pretty decent idea of what this question is trying to test you on. Beyond understanding how the concept is translated to the stimulus and question, you also have to note how that concept is being translated into the answer choices. Because although you have a good understanding of what's going on in the question and stimulus, if you do not know how they might trick you with the answer choices, then you cannot do anything from there. You have to truly understand how they would try to trick and make that trap to get you incorrect. So it is very important to understand how College Board would phrase a word, how they would frame the word, sentence, or numbers, and all that into answer choices. Because their objective is to discriminate who actually understands the content or not. In order to do so, you have to view AP Biology exam from a test creator's perspective. And after solving these problems and marking it yourself, you have to analyze the accuracy and understanding per topic per unit. You have to understand your strengths and weaknesses. You have to understand the part that you're weak on, strong on, so that you can divide your time efficiently, because AP Biology, of course, would not be the only AP course you might be aiming to get a 5 this year. There are 8 total units for the 2022 to 2023 AP Biology exam. This is directly from College Board course and exam description. You have Unit 1, Chemistry of Life, Unit 2, Cell Structure and Function, Unit 3, Cell Energetics, Unit 4, Cell Communication and Cell Cycle, Unit 5, Heredity, Unit 6, Gene Expression and Regulation, Unit 7, Natural Selection, and Unit 8, Ecology. And these numbers represent the relative difficulty of the content, 1 being the easiest and 3 being the most difficult. So you'll see that generally it starts off quite chill. It's a little difficult, marks the highlight, and goes down. And you can see that for each unit, there is a difference in exam weighting, but really do not care about it. I'll say that the highlight would be Unit 6 and 7, which is the most concept heavy and difficult. But generally, you should consider all topics equivalent and equally important. Because actually 1% or 2% difference in exam weighting would not really make a difference in you getting a 4 or a 5. Understanding each topic on an equivalent basis with an equal depth and understanding how each concept is logically flowing and being translated into the question is integral. Do not care about exam weighting, please. Final notes. I would like to highlight that this material can be used for all biology courses available in your school, whether it be regular, honors, and AP. And it definitely can be used for students taking exam-only option without taking any AP biology course. Because I'm trying to teach from a perspective where you can prepare for both your GPA and AP, only by using the source. There's this one myth that they make US international exams difficult, standard late exams difficult, but again, usually they're of a similar difficulty. That's not important. Just go ahead and register for the exam that suits your environment and your time. If you're in Korea, take the international exam. If you're in the States, take the US exam. If you have some overlap with standard AP scheduling, take the late exam. If not, take the standard. That really does not contribute a difference. And if you are wondering what resources that I might be referring throughout this video, it will be Campbell Biology, the latest edition, thick book, The Bible to AP Biology, and College Board course and exam description. I really cannot stress how much College Board CED is important, because they actually tell you what they're going to test you on and not test you on. Always refer to it. Again, I think this is it for the first lecture for this session in this entire lecture series. And I'm looking forward to having a great year with you. I'll try my best as your AP Biology tutor to provide you with the best learning experience possible that contains both the logical understanding of the concept and a applicable practice problem training. Thank you.